Hi, my beautiful people. How are you doing? Hopefully, you are good and you have a great time. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, it's all about Brazil wool. Guys, I'm so in love with Brazil wool. And I love Brazil wool because it's so easy to style, yet you can keep this hairstyle with Brazilian wool for a long time without that hair having bad smell. So guys, if you're my oldest subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate your support and your love. But if you're new to this family, you're welcome. My name is Glory Mtui, and before you leave, kindly hit the subscribe button below, turn on notification bell, and don't forget to share this video with your loved one. Straight to the video, I started by parting my hair. As you can see, I wash my hair a day before, and always I like to braid my hair when I stretched. So if I wash my hair a day before, I make sure I stretch my hair using threading method. If you don't know, here in my channel I have a lot of videos I showed how to stretch your hair using wool. So here we go, I start to part, and in today's video I'll be working with small sections. So after I divide the section into two, I make it easier for me to get 4 even sections. So after that, I go ahead and I make 2 sections each side, and then after I make 2 sections each side, then I apply some gel so that I can hold all the hair together, and then each section I divide into two, just like this way. And then I take my Brazilian wool and I cut. So here each section I'll be using 6 strands, and this is the length for only back sections. So as you can see, I'll cut my Brazilian wool like 3 times. So the first time is 2 first rows in from down, and then middle lines here I also cut another length which will be longer, and then up I'll cut more longer. So how I braid is I make sure I put these wools in between my sections, and then I make sure I hold my hair from the roots. Then I start to roll till I get thin, and then I start to make twists. When you hold your hair, you have to make sure you hold your hair well, and make sure you hold your hair from down so that you can hold your hair well. But when you start to hold your hair from middle, you'll find out you will not grip your roots well. But once you hold the hair from down, and then you'll find out you hold your hair very well. And after you roll one side, then I change my hands, as you can see, then I hold other side, which I repeat exactly the same thing. I roll till I feel like yes. At this point I hold my hair well, and then I start to make twists. And guys, this is how the hair looks like. So let's jump to other sections. And a lot of people have been wondering, like, how do I manage to do my sections? I do such a very clean section. Some they think like I'm lying. I'm not the one who usually do the parts. And guys, trust me, I have 2 mirrors, one in front and one is in the back, which helps me to get clean and neat sections. After this round, I go ahead and then I make section as usual, and as you can see in back I divide going upward, but in this section I divide going backward. If this makes sense, hopefully. So because I cut this wool even, I make sure I pull one strand a little bit longer so that I can get tiny piece to secure this hair in the end, because honey, you don't want to braid, then in the end you find the hair unravel. So here is the close view. I roll first only one side till I feel like the hair is well. I hold my hair well, and then I pull other section. I make sure I hold almost the end of my hair, and then I keep rolling till I feel like yes, at this point I hold my hair well, and then I start to make twists. Guys, if you know how to make twists, it's just the same way. We just roll and twist, roll and twist. And guys, because you don't want to show your natural hair, you have to make sure you tuck your hair well. So how to tuck in your hair? Apply some gel on your remaining hair after you start from the root, and then tuck in and keep going. And if you do that, you'll find out it's so hard for someone to see your hair, like where your hair starts and where your hair ends. And then keep going till the end of the wool. As you can see guys, here I braid till almost end of this wool, and I have this one long strand. I pull it from the beginning, and you can see how easy it is to secure this hair in the end. And as you can see, I do 2 knots, and 2 knots is maximum that I'll make sure I keep well secure this section. And guys, I also decided to show you how I do how I braid my hair in different parts. So here we go in the back sections. For those who don't believe that I usually do my hair by myself, guys, this is how I braid my back section. I make sure I put the wool in between my sections, and then one side I roll. Don't roll too tight, just roll till you feel like yes, you hold your hair enough, and then turn your hand just like this way, and then pull your natural hair section on top of other side of that wool, then keep rubbing. If you realize what I'm doing here is I'm rolling opposite direction, because once you roll them in one direction, you'll not be able to make twists. So here I'm rolling these two section into opposite direction. If one goes to the right, then other section goes to the left. Hopefully this makes sense. And after I rub and twist till I feel like yes, at this point I hold my hair well, and then I start to make twists. And I keep going, roll and twist, roll and twist. And guys, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if you ever do this hairstyle or not. If you can use Brazilian wool, or you can use any kind of wool, it's so easy to do twists compared with using braiding hair, because this is beginners friendly, absolutely beginner friendly. It's so easy to make twists, and even if you didn't roll before you twist, you'll find out your twists come out still nicely. So after I twist till the end, and then of course I have to secure twice, and then yeah, then here we go. This is the last section, guys, and you can see these are going from left to right. The front one here I go from front to back. The middle here I go from up to down, the way I divide my natural hair into two before I start make twists. So in different way, you have to make sure you divide your natural hair in different ways, so that you'll be able to hold your hair well, especially the roots of your hair, because there is the most important on how you hold your hair well. And after you hold your hair well, you can make your hairstyle last longer. So guys, as you can see, after I roll, because I don't want to let my hair show out, I apply some gel, and this is how I tuck in my natural hair. And then I keep going, roll and twist till the end. And if you're wondering like what kind of gel I'm using, I always use all sun gel. But guys, nowadays there are lots of gels on the market. You can pick one which works good on your hair, because for me this all sun gel, oh my goodness, it does an amazing job on my hair when it comes to braid. So I do love this gel, and I've been using it for a while. I think it's over 1 year now I've been using this gel, and I'm so in love with this. So guys, I'm done with braiding, and yo, you cannot leave this hair like this. I decided to go ahead and do a little spice up. Of course, you may decide to leave it like this way, but then for me, I say like, no, I just want to do a little change. So I'm not going to leave them like this. I take this flex rod. They are smallest ones, but you may either decide to use bigger if you want your twist to be bigger, yeah, and stuffs like that. So each roll I take two pieces and then I roll them on this flex rod, and I make sure I roll till the end, and then I bend this flex rod in the beginning and in the end, just like this way. And then I jump to other section, which I repeat exactly the same thing. And if you're wondering like where did I got this flex rod, I got them from Amazon. It have been a while, guys. I got them like 3 years 4 years ago. And the good thing of this flex rod is that you can reuse and reuse and reuse them. It depends just like the way you keep them, but it's something you can reuse and reuse and reuse over and over again. So yeah, so after I finish to wrap this hair on this flex rod, I go ahead and I dip this hair in hot water. I make sure every time when I dip this hair, I leave them in the hot water for about 1 minute. 1 good minute. I make sure this hair gets enough hot water. And then I take my towel, of course, and I make sure I reduce the amount of water in my twists, and then I repeat again. I make every time I make 3 section, I dip 3 flex rod in hot water because I want to make sure like all sections get water, because I want all the sections to have curls. And after that, I decide to take them down immediately after they become cool. And this is how this hair looks like. Can you see these twists, guys? They come out so nicely. So after I finish take this flex rod down, I go ahead and I trim off all the excess wool because I haven't trimmed them yet. And here, this is the final result for today's video. Guys, can you see how this hair looks like? I'm so in love, and this hair is so light, guys. If you don't like heavy hairstyle, absolutely I will suggest you to try Brazil wool hairstyle. It's so light, and I'm so in love with this hair, guys. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. I love you, love you, love you so much, and I will see you soon on my next video, guys. Bye bye.